We're good. Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to State of the Nation on Aspheric TV. Today, I am your host, Amaechi Clifford. If you're just joining us, don't forget to subscribe to our social media handles. On Facebook, we are official Aspheric TV. On Instagram, we are Aspheric News. On YouTube, we are Aspheric TV. Also, on our website, log on to www.asphericnews.com. Today we'll be discussing politics in River State, Amaechi versus Wike 2023 in view. And I'll be having a guest, Barrister Chizzy, who is the Chief of Staff to the APC Chairman in River State. We'll go on a short break, and when we get back, I'm going to bring Barrister Chizzy on the show. Stay tuned. Alright, you're welcome back. There are a lot of intrigues and politicking going on in River State, especially on the part of the PDP and the APC. And in the PDP, there has been a lot of divisions already in the camp of the governor of the state. And on the other side, in the APC, there has been lots of defections. Just yesterday, we heard that the state publicity secretary of the APC have just joined the PDP. So today, I'll have Barrister Chizzy, who is the Chief of Staff to the All Progressive Congress Chairman in River State. Barrister Chizzy, you're welcome. Can you hear me? Let's bring Barrister Chizzy on.
Yeah, I can hear you very loud and clear. Good afternoon, Nigeria. Thank you, my brother. Good afternoon.
How is Port Harcourt this afternoon?
Very well. The weather is very calm and cool, even though the beautiful people are
same here in Abuja. Well, thank you for joining. So today, I'll be discussing River State politics with you, and I want you to be, I know you're the Chief of Staff to the APC Chairman. Your opinions are going to be having some political undertone based on your preference, but I want us to discuss holistically and address these issues as they are. My first question, it's going to be about the happenings in the APC. There's been a lot of defections lately. Most of those that are considered Amaechi's henchmen, they've left the party. The likes of Dawari George, the likes of Ibim Cemetery, the likes of Tony Prince, and just yesterday we heard that the state publicity secretary has pitched tent with the PDP. Does this not make winning elections for APC in 2023 dicey? What's your take about that?
Yeah, what is happening in Rivers APC is a normal thing. Some persons defected of recent, and some too defected from PDP to APC, some from APC to PDP. Defection is a normal thing. It will continue to happen until even after election 2023. There is no hard and fast rule about the fact that defection is a normal thing in politics. So it is not new. As people are coming to APC, people are going to PDP, people are also going to SDP and other political parties.
Yes,
For record
you
purposes,
mentioned
though,
Senator Magnus Abbey that just emerged as the governorship candidate for SDP, who was a very
no,
strong
I
APC.
can't even manage that way because he told us that he had long ago left APC. Yet he was participating in APC programs. He was in the convention. He was in some of the meetings held in Abuja. But the day he defected formally, he said that he had long ago, left APC. So you don't subscribe him to one of those who defected from APC recently. For him, he had long ago left APC. Now,
Okay.
for others you mentioned like Dawari George, Tony Prince and others, they came looking for something that they didn't get. Dawari George wanted to be the governorship candidate of APC. He didn't get it, so he went to the Action Alliance (AA).
Okay.
Ibim Zemenetare, Ibim is in support of Dawari George, and then I said Tony Prince he wants to go back to work with his friend, who currently is the presidential candidate of PDP, Atiku Abubakar. So if there is nothing happening in APC that is new. It is also not because of anybody that they are leaving. They just want to leave. Wish them well.
Yes,
It is not
yes, we
anything.
know that politics is all about interest. I understand the fact that if your interest is not protected in a political party, there is every need for you to leave. But the question is, looking at the caliber of persons and the followership they control in River State, don't you think it would have been an advantage for the APC to have a united house, especially knowing the fact that River State is a PDP state and Governor Wike is not someone that is a walkover, so to say? He said that defection is a normal thing and that people leave the APC to the PDP and people leave the PDP to the APC. But in recent times, the one that was a shocker to me yesterday when I was reading the news was the publicity secretary of the APC, Senator Chris Feinberg. What do you have to say about that here? I mean, he has been someone who has been very vocal in the Rivers APC, making all the press releases and the attacks on Governor Wike, but right now he has pitched tents with the PDP. Do you think there is something that is making people leave the party? Probably they feel that APC cannot win election in River State in 2023. Do you think that could be the reason?
Yeah, it is very unfortunate that you just made one comment that I would want to correct, saying that River State is a PDP state. You are undermining the presence of APC. You can't say that. If not for
Sorry,
now,
you
hold
got me
on. I'm
wrong.
coming. I'm coming, and let me address you on that. Governor Wike knows that the majority of people living in Rivers State are predominantly APC members. That was why he refused us to be in the ballot. He made everything he could to make sure that APC was not on the ballot in 2019. The same thing he is doing now. And anytime APC is not in the ballot, he will always have his way. So, but for record purposes, the predominant people living in Rivers State are majorly APC members. That's one thing I want to correct. However, on the issue of publicity secretary of APC defecting to PDP, we cannot begin to say all these things when it has not happened. It is not a new thing. Same Fobara is the family brother to his fine bone, the immediate past publicity secretary of APC.
Okay.
And he told us here, some of us who he could confide in, that he cannot say anything against his brother. And therefore, he would leave. And that if he does anything, that means he cannot like this as the family chief. So that is why he has left. Not any other reason he is given. Will only is just to colorate his going as to make it political. But I am telling you, this is why he has left. We wish him well.
Okay, so
Now
it's a
saying that
personal
the
issue.
caliber of person is leaving APC, I'm quite saying that the caliber of person is leaving APC to PDP is somehow not at our own advantage. I wonder what you mean by caliber. If a young man like you can be referring somebody, just one person to the caliber, I don't understand. Everybody is in charge of his or her PPC. We are individuals in our PVC. We control our PVC. We are holding on to our PVC. On election day, we are just, I am one person, you are one person, my own is one vote, your own is one vote. So who is the caliber you are referring to? Those voting, how many persons are going? Even as I'm coming, as Christopher left APC yesterday to PDP. Today I saw him during the commissioning of the House of Assembly quarters, presidential area. He was there. So of what essence will that be? He just went to attach importance to himself. He even went and sat in front row as if he has become someone too important because he left the APC. And I'm coming.
As the chief of the APC chairman, I believe that you have the capacity to influence votes in your local government, in your ward, and in your unit, right?
In my ward, APC will win. In fact, hold on. In my unit, APC will win. In my ward, APC will win.
That's not the question. I'm not questioning if they win or not. I'm only trying to say that you have capacity to influence more than your vote. You have a single vote, yes, I agree with that. But as a politician, you can influence votes and get people to vote for APC. That's why you're a politician. That is why I'm talking about the caliber of persons that have held state positions in the party. These people have structures. They have followers. If they leave the party, don't you think they are exiting with this their structure to their new party? Is that not something to worry?
I know that, like, those that have just left the APC, I wonder which of them we are talking about that have structure. Let us mention the person and let me tell you about him and whether he have structure or not. Mention the person, because I know that so far all those that have left the APC, I don't know. I hardly can imagine the structure you're talking about, because the structure in Rivers APC belongs to Right Honorable Amaechi, and in him we stand. Any other person living is an individual, and you live as a person, not living with a structure. Who has a structure? Who is the leader? Who is the leader of the structure? Who is the chairman of the structure? Who are those that constituted the structure? So that I can then tell you. You know, the thing is that you are in Abuja, I don't really know what is happening in Rivers State. I am a member of APC. From my ward, my unit, my local government, and the state, I am a known voice. I'm a very vocal person. So they're telling you that because this person has defected, the person has a structure, the other person addresses he has a structure. I don't go for the fan. Okay, like the Chris Fine Gold, which structure has he? He was nominated unopposed to go for the publicity secretary. He didn't, nobody contested him. So which structure did he have in even winning a publicity secretary of APC?
Okay.
So just leave it at that.
Let's leave it at that.
I
want to ask you another question. There have been recent romance between the governor of Rivers State and some APC leaders, especially in the southwest. And there have been rumors that Governor Wike could pitch tent with the APC. Peradventure this happens and he leaves the PDP and joins the APC. Constitutionally, he becomes the leader of the party in the state if he joins the APC. From his body language, he's not going to support Atiku. And you have been seeing the governor of Lagos State, the governor of Oyo State, and other people who have been trying to lobby the governor into the APC. What if these moves are achieved and Governor Wike pitches tent with the APC and becomes the leader of the party in the state? What will happen to Right Honorable Amaechi?
Now, my brother, first of all, you know, after every 8 years, there will be alignment and realignment in politics, which is normal. That's why you looked at the field of defection from one political party to the other. But if you had watched AIT and NTA about 30 minutes ago, you will hear Wike on live program where he say that for APC, and I say he wants to be fair, that in fact that he will show them after his commissioning of projects and during campaign. So I so believe in that statement that he will not defect. But let me tell you, Wike will be the most foolish person if he comes to APC. Then there is no morality in him. What befell APC members?
Politicians in Nigeria and this part of the world do not really care about that.
That's why I said Wike will be the most foolish person if he even reason coming to APC. Because what befell APC members 2013, 2014, 2015, the number of killing by PDP members, as at 2013 when they were about attending to membership registration, it was a tug of war that in almost all the units Wike station people to frustrate the registration. Like I was saying, I my fault opposite the house of OCC, that is Omna Siri, the father of the former local government chairman of Obia, Timothy Siri. Timothy Siri himself left some talk to come to my door, my door by my doorstep, to chase away people that came for registration, just membership registration. And the number of persons that were killed, arrested, detained, frivolous charges and send them to prison. And all these things you want me to be convinced that Wike will come back to APC. If Wike comes to APC and is accepted, my brother, that's just the doomsday for APC University. That's the obvious truth. And I'm also so sure that Rivers people will not accept Wike to come to APC. The national leadership too will also not accept Wike to come to APC. But if he comes, then they are telling us that purposely what befell us was also allowed by them at the Abuja there, where the national leadership is being predominant.
Well, Wike, River State Governor, is hosting APC top leaders recently, and the body language has shown that he might work with the APC presidential candidate, and there have been some top rumors. Another question I want to ask you: are you sure that APC would win 2023 election with Pastor Tony Cole, who has been alleged to be not a very popular candidate, when you have the likes of Magnus Abbey on the ballot?
Well, for 2023, victory is sure. Pastor Tony Cole will win. Pastor Tony Cole will win convincingly. Now, the name you just mentioned, Magnus Abbey. What happened to us 2019 is what we never imagined. It was unimaginable. And Rivers people will always remember Magnus Abbey for that he made us not to be on the ballot and we lost out. It's just about 3 years ago. Rivers people have not forgotten. Magnus will even come the least person on the ballot. That very DP will come the least on the election day after the result will be announced. That will shock you, because even in his place they don't like him. It took the grace of God for Magnus to win senatorial election when he went for the Senate. He ran the primary with Senator Lee then, and he took the intervention of Amaechi to make sure that Magnus wins. However, on the issue of sin, you said is not a predominant Rivers-based person. It's a Lagos person.
That is not what I said. I said people say he's not a very popular candidate when it comes to Rivers State. That is what Rivers people have been saying.
I'm telling you, I'm quoting you because I have not heard the Rivers. I'm a Rivers man. I have not heard them say it. I'm quoting what you said. You said Tony Cole is a Lagos-based person. So I'm referring to you now. Now, those people saying it you heard from are those who are against Tony Cole. It may be the very few PDP people that are remaining with Wike, but you also have their leadership. They are fighting every day. Wike now want to make Rivers State very uncomfortable. He has declared the rule that no political meeting should be held in any hotel. I wonder whether he will give people opportunity to hold meeting in his private house that he has done to government house. Why not allow people to hold political meetings where it will be convenient for them? He said there should be political meetings in hotels that they will try and bring talks, all these things, because some of his party members owns hotels where they are now meeting as cartel members against him, which he said they are working for Atiku Abubakar. So Toyeko, if he's not a Rivers-based person, he's a Lagos-based person, and now we have brought him back to Rivers State, assuming what you're saying is correct. What is wrong with that? And let me even ask you, will it be better that you use someone who is a Lagos based to rule Rivers State and he come back to Rivers State, or you will use someone who EFCC has declared wanted, like Tim Fobara, who we are convinced that just that as a lawyer I would say he's allegedly, if not so, if I'm not a lawyer I would say he's a criminal, but has been declared wanted by the EFCC. So a man who in one day across the counter withdrew 117 billion, you want such person to come and look past it? River people have already said no, and
That's
it's never happened.
terrible. Well, it has not been proved yet. Like you said, there's no evidence to back up that claim, or probably he has not been convicted by a court of competent jurisdiction. So let's leave that aside. Secondly, another question I want to ask you is, how do you people as APC members feel to see the relationship between Wike and some of the APC governors without the permission or without liaising with Right Honorable Chibike Amaechi, who is the leader of the party in the state? Do you think that sends a very good signal, and have the former minister made any statement about that?
The alliance between some APC members and Wike, I don't see anything in it, because Wike was almost declared personal non grata. He declared himself personal non grata to the PDP. So he made himself to be known as someone who does no longer belong to any political party. Hence, he is fighting with the leadership of his party. He's fighting with the presidential candidate because he didn't emerge a running mate to Atiku Abubakar. Now, my problem with Nigerians is even not what Wike is fighting. My problem with Nigerians, including you, who is also there, talking about what Wike is doing in PDP, is that maybe Wike is fighting it from the wrong perspective. For me, I am totally not comfortable with finish and hand over to another Muslim. Nigerians are not thinking towards that. Nigeria is not reasoning towards that. Of what essence? Is Nigeria a Muslim country? And let me even tell you, if as we speak now, after the 8 years of President Buhari, assuming Bola Tinubu wins, which you said Wike is having romance with, and Bola Tinubu is a Muslim, Bola Tinubu wins, and after his own 8 years, it goes back to the north. A northern Muslim again will take over. And you think the Western world and the international communities will not look at Nigeria to be a Muslim country? It will be seen to be an Islamic country, for goodness sake. So let us talk towards that perspective. Why not human beings stop to be greedy enough as to the extent that a Muslim is handing over to another Muslim? And even those who are now fighting this cause, like Baba Chalawa and others, saying that Shetima should not be running mate to Bola Tinubu, are they not also those who supported and voted Bola Tinubu, knowing that a Muslim is just handing over to, or will hand over to another Muslim, Bola Tinubu Muslim, Buhari Muslim? And if now, for ordinary, just for running mates, and we know that vice presidents in this country are too silent, but if we couldn't find a vice presidential candidate in the north, is it a presidential candidate? If we couldn't find a Christian vice presidential candidate from the north, is it a presidential candidate from the north that will be given to a Christian if Bola Tinubu finishes his own tenure? So let us also talk towards that, and leave this what Wike is doing with his party and what Wike is not doing with his party. For me, I am not comfortable with it. But because they say party is supreme, what will we do? But let me tell you, my dear brother and sister, my dear brother and sisters in Nigeria, if you go up to a time that Nigerians will be seen as an Islamic country, going by what is happening now, and people are saying that is normal, there is no religion. Who told you there is no religion? If Nigerian constitution did not recognize the religion, why is it that there is penal code and there is criminal code? Have you seen penal code being implemented in the south? The penal code is implemented only in the north, and the criminal code is implemented only in the south. So if you are being, can you charge here? Can you be charged here for sleeping with somebody's wife? But in the north, it's an offense, it's a crime. So Nigerians should also look towards that perspective, so that this problem that is befalling us now, some will not have happened. Assuming a Christian knows this presidential race, I think we would have been fighting them to this extent. So somehow, what Wike is doing them, I like it.
That means if Wike decides to stay in the PDP and support Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you'll be comfortable with it? But Bola Tinubu is also...
Wike supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I didn't say Wike supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I said Wike fighting Atiku. I said Wike fighting Atiku. For support to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to me, I look at that as discretionary. We are all individuals, even though party is supreme. But somehow religion also have about 90% thing to contribute in one's life, if not 100%. Our religious activities guide towards what we are doing. Forget the politics, which is secondary. Our religion is always seen as the primary. So it will also have effect in this thing. That is my advice to APG and PD.
I agree with you. As an individual, it means you are not too very comfortable with the Muslim ticket, but as a party man, you just have to key in, right?
Please increase your voice, your volume. Please, volume increase. Can you? I didn't hear you. Well? Yes.
I said, as an individual, it seems you're not very comfortable with the Muslim ticket, but as a party man, you just have to key in. I guess that's the situation of things.
The Muslim ticket does not mean anything. But my problem is the Muslim succession, not Muslim ticket. The fact that President Buhari will hand over to either Atiku or Bola Tinubu, who are Muslims, including President Buhari, is my problem, not the Muslim ticket.
Okay, I get your point. I'll ask you one last question before we call it a day, Barrister Chizzy. Some of the issues that people are afraid in Rivers State is that there could be violence, as it has always been in Rivers State when it comes to election. What is your party doing differently to make sure that the 2023 election is going to be free and fair without rancor and bloodshed? Because Rivers State,
Wike is a very
violent state when it comes to electoral activities. Do you think 2023 will be different?
To be a very hostile person. That is the person that needs to be advised. Currently, as we speak, you know how many persons
I didn't get that.
I said Wike is a non-violent person. There is no doubt about it now. Am I lying? As I speak to you currently, over 5 to 7 persons who are militants and ex-militants and members of Liberty House of Assembly. So which law are they making? How did they make it to members of Liberty House of Assembly? Because by 2019 they were in front line, destroying every good things that Amaechi did, as that when Amaechi was governor, that from 2013 to 2015, and the number of killings, fear, and everything that emasculated APC members, and that caused what made Wike, and thereafter the rigging caused Wike to win election. Else, what next? So if you are talking of peaceful atmosphere, thank God Wike is the governor. For us, we are not preaching violence. Now, as I speak to you, he has started fighting with his party members. He said he Otenopara, Umeha, Limeba, Fana, and others, they do this, they keep people in this. So let Wike be advised. For me and APC members, we only need a free atmosphere to go and cast our vote and leave. We are not ready for any other thing, and then results will be counted and winner emerge. But for that to happen, let Nigerians advise Governor Wike to take it easy. He has started it with his party members.
Well, it has been an interesting conversation with you, Barrister Chizzy. I like the fact that you're very optimistic that your party will coast to victory in 2023. And I wish there is a peaceful and safe election for Rivers people in 2023. I look forward to having you some other time on this show where we could discuss some other issues that are concerning Rivers State and the nation at large. Thank you for being on the show, Barrister Chief.
Yeah, thank you very much. But the fact is that I'm being optimistic. I'm not too comfortable with it. Tell me that I'm reassuring people. Reassurance.
Okay.
I'm reassuring people that we win. Not being optimistic. I'm saying facts.
I love your confidence. Let me use the word confidence. I love your confidence.
Thank you. Now you are talking. There is nothing like optimism here.
It's all right, my brother. Thank you so much, and thank you, our viewers, for joining us this afternoon on State of the Nation. If you're just joining us, don't forget to subscribe to our social media handles. Please subscribe. On Facebook, we are official Aspheric News. On Instagram, we are Aspheric News. On YouTube, we are Aspheric TV. You can also read on our website on www.asphericnews.com. Thank you, and join us next time on State of the Nation. I remain myself, Amini Isibi Clifford. Thanks for joining us.